Hi, it's me again with another Glitter and Lasers commentary. I was just having a quick look at some of her fitness gear or fitness wear for her try on haul. Now, I'm not going to go into like each and every one. I'm just going to, post a couple of her workouts that she's doing. But the point of this video is I wanted to just chit chat a little bit because I hear also, listening to other commentaries and people talking about, of course, her weight and criticism of, well, she's delusional because she's not, she thinks she's doing something or she thinks she's losing weight, but she's clearly not losing weight. She's clearly not sticking to any diet, etc., etc. And the point my little 2 cents that I'm adding to this is that sometimes we have to give people grace, okay? As an overweight person myself, I can say that it's not easy. Granted, I don't weigh the same amount that she does, and I'm not as big as she is. However, sometimes with just an additional 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 pounds on our persons that we're carrying with us daily, that in and of itself can be a struggle. So just imagine what it is, the feat that she is carrying with her all the time, so it's not like somebody who's going into the gym and you're doing it for an hour or 2 hours 4 times 3 times a week or what have you. She's waking up with it. She is with it's on her 24/7, and we don't know her conditions. There's so many things that can affect it, and all of the arguments can be true. Maybe she's not eating properly the way she's supposed to. Maybe she is making excuses. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. She's the one that has to walk in her own body. And it's already hard enough at that size, having to carry all of that with you. And not to mention the mental aspect of it all. A lot of overweight people, especially who are struggling with poor eating habits, or just workout regimens, and they're not seeing results, or results are not fast enough, they can get very depressed. They can get very discouraged. It can be very discouraging. Not only that, is that sometimes you might lose the weight and then you have a hard time with the maintenance part of it. And then you gain weight back, or you gain back even more than what you had before. And that in itself can be so discouraging, heartbreaking, demotivating for some people, especially when they're like trying and they're going at it so hard and they're not seeing the results that they were expecting to see, or as fast as they were expecting to see it. Some people, they're like, okay, well, I'm going to lose all this weight, and then now I have to deal with all of this sagging skin. Now we can say, well, it's their fault, they got themselves into this situation and whatever, et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, these are people who have to live in their own bodies, and they're already suffering. I'm not saying everyone that's obese is like that, but I'm pretty certain that a great majority of people who are having difficulties and who might not necessarily be obese or extra, morbidly obese, you know, they might have just a 50 pound or something, or a 40 or 20, but they're already beating themselves up. Like, how did I let it get here? How did I let it get so far? Why is it so hard for me now to lose it? So you're dealing with the psychological aspect of it. You're dealing with, the emotional aspect of it. And now you have to deal with the physical aspect of it. Because if you haven't been working out for a long time, and especially someone of her size, and you get back into the motion, or you try to get back into the motion, your body, especially when you're older too, your body is aching. You're in pain. You could even see it on her face with certain exercises that she's doing. And for someone who may be moderately active in their life, and they don't have any weight issues per se, for them it's like, whatever, this is nothing. But for her, it's a lot. Just doing that one squat, that's a lot of weight that you're picking back up with you. That's a lot on your knees. And so we're not living in these individuals' body. And sometimes we need to just give people grace. We know the ones out there who are just don't give a shit. And then there are some that they want out of it, but they just don't know how. And some they know how, but they just feel defeated because they've tried and they failed, or they've tried, succeeded, and then something brought them back. And now they feel like an extra failure. So, anyways, me personally, I just love this one little cute outfit that she has. This is like the forest kind of green. I think it was the best one out of all of them. I know for myself, I prefer going in like a little in a t-shirt, baggy preferably, and some sweats. But it's nice to see the variety that's out there, and it cannot be easy. I mean, the sheer amount of confidence, or is it false? I don't know what it is, but to put yourself out there in these outfit at her size in public, and even just sharing it online and so forth, it's not an easy task. So sometimes we just have to give grace to people. And if she is going to lose her weight and she's serious about it, she will in time, you know, and it'll be on her time. But it's not for us to just always nitpick at, how she looks. In any case, let me know which outfit you thought were the cutest. So that's my little mini, 2 cents on this video. It's not more so, it's not even a review. It's more so like just a quick commentary because it was a little disheartening when I was just listening to other people talk, like snicker a little bit and laugh and like, yeah, sure, some things she might have said in her workouts may have been a little bit like, okay, well, girl, okay, you're not in full athletic mode here. You're not running track or anything like that. But then I have to pull myself back too and say to myself, you know what? It is not easy. Okay. So for her to be able to just lift her leg or just lift her bum an inch off the floor with the amount of weight that she's carrying, well, yes, it's the Olympics for her at this point. And if that is just enough to keep her motivated, keep her going, keep her happy, making her feel like, yes, she did something big. When you think about it, she did do something big, so kudos to all of those out there in the struggle, losing weight, progressing. And if you've, fallen off the wagon and you're trying to get back up again, get back on again, don't give up, and give yourself grace as well, because it's not easy. For some people, it's nothing, but for others, it is a struggle. And I totally understand that struggle. And just keep at it, and don't beat yourself up when you have bad days. So that's it for me for this video. And as usual, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. And I will talk to you soon.